I don't know. Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to review a movie called Prime Time, or it's otherwise known. Well, it's known by two types: Prime Time, and then it's also known as American Raspberry. I prefer Prime Time because it talks more about TV, and these are one of those classic, raunchy TV comedies about TV, like The Groove Tube, or Television, or Kentucky Fried Movie. And then there was some cleaner ones like like Prey TV was clean, and then like Weird Al Yankovic did UHF, which is PG-13. That was pretty clean, but this is definitely R-rated. I remember seeing it a long time ago because, well, one thing I didn't know, it was if you look at the title card, they'll see like a TV screen that says Prime Time. It's on YouTube, and it's weird because it's washed out. I would like to see a pristine looking copy of the film. Every copy I've seen, it looks washed out because it's hard to find. And in the title thing, it says Prime Time. The TV, it says Prime Time. If you look at the bottom, it says 1977 Warner Brothers. Now, apparently this was originally made for Warner Brothers on a $30,000 budget, and it was rejected by Warner Brothers, saying it was unreleasable. And then Cannon bought the film and distributed it. And that's back when Cannon was still in its infancy, before getting famous with the Chuck Norris stuff. And it bought stuff and distributed like New Year's Evil and Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hype, and Schizoid, and what's the other one? Alien Contamination and stuff like that. And because of that, it was on Paragon Home Video. That's how I found out about Prime Time. I got like a catalog. I think I ordered a catalog from there, and I remember it said Prime Time. It says, what happens when the FCC censors take a 24-hour vacation or go on vacation. This is what happens. And basically what this is it's similar to television because it has like a story, like a real-life story. Well, not real life, but I mean, they show people reacting to the TV shows. Just like television. Television had they had a Senate committee about it, and they said, we're going to show you a block of our thing. But this one, it was like everybody was getting mad, including the President of the United States. And they showed a bunch of clips. Most of the clips in this one, because usually they have like a long one. Most of the clips in this one were basically like spoofs on TV commercials and TV promos and movie promos. And then you had one called Crampex, which was apparently written by someone from National Lampoon, and they allowed them to use that clip, and that was really funny. And then they had the only really long one, to my knowledge. They had instead of Charlie's Angels, they had Charlie's Nymphs with all overweight people, because I think John Waters wouldn't like that. Now, I mean, that was a big thing, and aside from that, they had like little clips and stuff. Now, when I first saw it, I heard about this before I went in the Army. When I was looking for movies at in Fort Gordon, Georgia, they had one movie rental place. That's the only place I ever rented movies from there. I had a VCR there for a little bit, not that long. I rented one. And then when I went to Germany, I bought like a TV VCR. I didn't have anything in AIT. It was like still too much hassle. I mean, Permanent Party is more of a laid back, whereas AIT still was a lot of stuff. It was just tough. I mean, the guys rented a small TV. I rented a VCR for like 11 days or something like that. And we were there for like 23 weeks. And that was it for the VCR. Yeah, I rented it. I saw it down there. I said, I got to get this. Thank you, Tony Talent, for making me a cool thumbnail. And I remember the guys. I like very unusual films, or harder to find films, and the guys were always bitching. They hated they saw, they hated the movie. They said, what is it supposed to be about? Said, what happens when censors take 24 hours off during a broadcast, the kind of weird and raunchy program that's going to come on. And, who cares about that? I remember I rented Hollywood Shuffle, the Robert Townsend film, which is, I mean, a bigger budgeted movie. And it was somewhat similar to this, and they were saying it is too corny. But I like this movie too. This was more low budget though. And like I said, they had a bunch of really funny things. Now, like I said, I saw it in AIT back in in '88. And the guys were bitching because there was a scene where like they had like this one commercial. This guy was laughing. This guy was pissed, and the guy was laughing at him. And then they started a giant fight. I remember that one guy. His name was Holman, not Allman. I think Holman. I think not Allman. Holman. And he's like, yeah, right, like that. I really enjoyed the film. It's a lot of fun. And I remember we saw it. That's the only time I saw it once. And then I found out it was on YouTube back in 2015. And I watched it with my dad. However, after about 15 minutes or so, my dad fell asleep. But my dad laughed at that part. They had a commercial for some TV show called The Shitheads. And when my dad fell asleep, all of a sudden they had Fred Dryer on there, who used to be a football player. And then he became famous for the show Hunter on NBC. I wish Dad could have seen that. That was really funny. He did like a little promo thing. They had some celebrities here, but most of the celebrities I'd never seen before. No, I mean, well, I've seen them, but I don't know their names. You recognize the face, you don't know their name. I guess Kinky Friedman was in there too. Stephen First had a small part in it. And I enjoyed the film. It was a lot of fun. But like I said, it's right up there with, the same line of movies like Groove Tube, The Boob Tube, Kentucky Fried Movie, Tunnel Vision. I guess there's a movie called Coming Attractions. I never saw Coming Attractions. I saw Loose Shoes. Stuff like that. I mean, I really enjoy these types of movies. And this is a rare one, so I thought it'd be cool to finally do a review of it. I don't think I ever reviewed it before. Now, I reviewed Herschel Gordon Lewis's movie, The Prime Time, and that was different. That was a different film. But I really enjoyed this film very much. I give it a full on 10 out of 10. Very enjoyable. But just rare to find. It was cool to see it on YouTube. And it's weird because Troma did something called, had a movie called Viewer Discretion is Advised. It has over 1 million views, whereas and Viewer Discretion is Advised is okay. It's okay. I mean, it's not nowhere near good as Television or those other ones, but it's okay. I think they tried some. But like Primetime has like over 4,000, and like Tunnel Vision had like 40,000 some or something. They don't have as many, and those are like the real authentic ones. And I also saw a movie on. I was thinking about doing a thumbnail for it, doing an individual, but I'm not going to, called Baconhead. And that was similar to in the Troma movies, like a skit comedy type thing revolving around TV, I guess. They did like a commercial about kitchen utensils and, some different, and it sucks so bad. I mean, the first thing about the Land of Chris, and then you have to go to like the Land of Steve, Land of whatever. That went on too long. It was just, I was going to let it pass. And then they had the credits, which last forever. It's shot in black and white. And the only recognizable person in there was Preston Leahy from Jackass. He has a part in there. So that's one famous person. And I had to mention it because so many people, I read 2 reviews, gave it glowing reviews. It sucks bad. Now that commercial about the kitchen utensils was really funny because they acted real obnoxious, and the acting was terrible. It's like the kitchen utensils was stuff for, proctologist like stuff, and I thought it was funny because I'm weird, and that made me laugh. And then they went on the Toast Police, which absolutely sucked, and that went on way, way, way too long with nothing funny in it. And then they did a whole bunch of stuff. I gave up on it. I couldn't watch it anymore. When they did that thing with Senator and Prophet or something like that, talking back and forth, I was like, I can't deal with this anymore. It sucked really bad. Now, Troma released a movie a long time ago. I remember seeing in the 80s, it was made in the early 70s, called Video Vixens, about this TV station that wanted to make the porno awards. Now, that was awesome. I love that movie. And that's in line with stuff like Primetime. Primetime is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the film. And I think you will too. I mean, if you like strange stuff like I do. I just wish I would like to see a pristine copy. I saw at the bottom it said Mill Creek video or something like that. Because a lot of times Mill Creek has been taking like movies you can buy for like $4 or $5. They might have 10 movies on it, but it still looks very washed out. I wish they had like a pristine copy of the movie. That would be great. But I guess it's one of the harder films to find. But I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I saw on Paragon video. I'm glad that Tony put the original artwork for the movie on there. That's also why it's called American Raspberry. But there was a movie that Chuck Vincent did called American Tickler, which is somewhat similar to it, but I didn't care for it as much. It was kind of lame. Joe Piscopo's in that one. But I hope you like this video, and until next time, bye, please. Take care of my Legion. I got a t-shirt available through Me and B Productions. I hope you check it out. Link will be in the description. And take care, everybody.